point on the causes and effects of homelessness. And so, first we define homelessness, which is the state of not living in a stable housing environment and living on the streets or in a shelter. And it's not on here, but today in America, 1.7 million people are considered homeless. And many reasons for homelessness is mental health, which that interested me the most. And then a lot of things that were holding homeless people back in our surveys was education. So the first graph we did was a categorical on mental health. And it shows that, it shows when the age 2 is when they were diagnosed with a mental health issue, and then this is when they first became homeless. So from age 0 to 29, the people that were diagnosed with a mental health issue, that's when they became homeless. And then that's 72% of them became homeless at age 0 to 29. And only 28% of them became homeless at 30 to 59. And at age 30 to 59, if they were diagnosed with a mental health issue, 56% of them became homeless at age 30 to 59. And only 44% became homeless at 30 to 59. And the explanatory variable is when they're diagnosed. Response variable is when they first became homeless. The plan for this graph was the row percent between row and column of graph. We compared the age they were diagnosed and when they became homeless. So yeah, 70% were diagnosed and became homeless at age 0 to 29. 28% became homeless at age 30 to 59. 44% that were diagnosed between age 30 and 59 were homeless at age 0 to 29. And 56% were diagnosed between the ages of 30 and 59, became homeless at age 30 to 59. So our conclusion was, it seems that the age the person is diagnosed with a mental health illness is relevant to the age that they became homeless.
This graph is the categorical versus quantitative graph. Our explanatory variable is homeless people that wanted more education, and the response variable is the number of reasons they were unable to receive an education. We used mean and standard deviation to measure this graph because the graph is symmetrical. The standard deviation for people that said yes was 1, and standard deviation for the people that said no, they didn't want an education, was also 1. There was no overlap, so there's no similarities between them. The graph shows a significant difference in the people who wanted an education, who had more reasons they were unable to receive an education, compared to those who did not want an education, who didn't have as many reasons to not get an education. And then normal distribution of those who said yes was 68% of the 68, 95, 99.7 rule lands between 2 and 3. 95% lands between 1.5 and 3.5, and 99.7% lands between 1 and 4. And then normal distribution of those who said no is 68% lands between 1 and 2, 95% lands between 3 and 0, and 99.7% lands between 4 and -1.
So, homeless is a growing issue in today's society. Oh, here it is. Over 1.7 million people are in America are considered homeless, and we can help by bringing awareness to organizations that work to help the homeless. The end.
Hey.